Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Phil with the Social Media Massacre, and this is the free social marketing strategy that is going to destroy your competition and drive massive amounts of traffic to your website starting right now. First off, I would like to thank you so much for buying this product. You made an excellent choice. This is something that there is absolutely no strings attached, nothing like that whatsoever. This is all 100% free. Um, So yeah, going back to a little bit about myself, like I said, my name is Phil. I'm an Amazon Kindle Hyper author as well as internet and affiliate marketer. I've been doing this for several years. I've started many websites and I always struggled with getting traffic to my websites. But within the past year, I have found this method, which I'm about to share with you, that has absolutely changed my life online forever. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and get right into it. I'm not going to fill this presentation with useless filler crappy information or tell you how I've, became a millionaire overnight using this method. That's ridiculous. Um, but let's go ahead and talk about why what you're doing isn't working. And the first and most important thing that you should understand is that paid traffic can be very risky, and I really mean this. You can lose thousands of dollars using paid traffic if you don't know what you're doing. I can't even imagine how much money I've lost over the years using paid traffic. So that's not to say that it's not useful or that it's people aren't making money with it, but if you don't know what you're doing, you can lose a lot of money. What you're doing has tons of competition. Paid traffic is basically the equivalent of fighting for keywords. The key isn't to change the keywords or the niche, but rather change how you approach your marketing. And the method that I'm about to show you has zero competition, so you're going to be right on top of the game. And lastly, you're doing the same old tricks over and over that aren't working. Old traditional methods like forum marketing are outdated at this point. And that's a really important aspect of internet and affiliate marketing is to stay on top of the current methods. So what is the secret weapon that I'm about to talk about, and what's the advantage of using it? Well, several years ago, a new type of website emerged known as the social exchange. These websites work by allowing people to share and exchange tweets, Facebook posts, and many other social media interactions all in real time. I mean, you can literally interact with thousands, if not tens of thousands of people in real time using these websites. And for example, using a separate non-personal Twitter account, it is possible to use these exchanges to get your message, website, or product in the eyes of millions. So how do social exchanges work well for internet and affiliate marketing? Well, the first and most important point is that Twitter is going to be your heavyweight traffic source. It's by far the easiest to work with for driving traffic, and it's definitely the easiest to reach page one and get your message seen by thousands, if not millions. Uh, Twitter marketing has always been powerful, but like everything else, has changed with time. Several years ago, affiliate marketers used to do a lot of direct marketing. For example, if somebody would say, uh, I'm tired of being overweight or being fat, they could reply to that tweet with, hey, if you're having problems with weight loss, then you should check out this product and put their affiliate link. But Twitter got really tired of all of these spammy affiliate links and cracked down on it, and now it is basically impossible to engage in direct marketing on Twitter successfully. So long story short, these websites work by allowing you to share a tweet that you have made. In exchange for exchange points, as they're called, another Twitter user will retweet this message, bumping Twitter's tweet ranking algorithm. Doing this several hundred times, and you can imagine the amazing results that you can have on reaching uh, the first page for those specific hashtag keywords that I'll show you how to use in your message. So the first method that I'm going to talk about is what I like to call the targeted approach. And in my opinion, this is the best and most surefire way to attract powerful traffic to your website. This method uses hashtags as a replacement to keywords, and doing so can allow you to receive laser targeted leads to your site. I mean, you can literally target anything under the sun on Twitter, from health to recent news to uh, musicians, anything. But let's get to it. For this course, we're going to use AdMeFast, which the link is right here, as an example. But there are tons of other sites out there, and Googling social media exchange can show you hundreds and hundreds of results. So that you don't just have to use this site, but I'm just going to use this as an example. Alright guys, so here we go. We're on the home page of AdMeFast, and as you can see there's a login box up here, but most likely you are not going to have an account, so you want to click this try for free now. Now, even though it says try for free now, it is always free. They do have other plans that you can pay for, like I think it's $149 a week or something for unlimited retweets, and I've heard of some extreme success with that. But we're going to stick with free because that's my promise. So we're going to go ahead and log in, and it's going to take you to this page. Was welcome. You have 2 points, as you can see. Not a whole lot, but you're going to want to go over here to add site/page. Okay, so we're at the add site area, and the first thing you're going to want to see here is this drop down box, and if you click on that, you can see exactly what I'm talking about when I say you have tons of options here. I mean, there's Facebook, Vine, Google. I mean, I haven't even heard of some of this stuff. So, I mean, there's tons and tons of options to market. But we're going to be using Twitter, like I said. So you're going to want to click Twitter retweets. And you're going to notice this tweet ID box that pops up, which is, I'll show you how to do that. That's at the end of your Twitter tweet URL, and you're going to copy and paste that in here. And then you're going to see this CPC box, and that's the amount of points, which you can see up here. I don't even have enough for one right now, but the amount of points that you're willing to bid. So I mean, this is, imagine like a paid traffic campaign of paying 2 cents per click. Well, I mean, you're paying 5 cents, or not 5 cents, 5 points per retweet that you get from other members. But let's go ahead and head on over to Twitter, and I'll explain how to get really, really, really targeted leads using this. Okay, so here we are over at Twitter, and the very first thing that I recommend is that you make a separate Twitter account that is not used for personal stuff. I mean, you can really annoy your friends or subscribers, fans, whatever, by doing this. So I really recommend that you don't do that. You make a separate one, and this is my example account here, as you can see. Before we post a tweet, we are going to want to use our landing page or website URL through a link shortener. I really recommend that you use Google URL shortener, like for example right here. And my example is let's say a weight loss product. Now you can just type your URL in here, and if you click shorten URL, you will get a specific link that you can use. Now these sites will allow you to track the number of clicks and even the countries that they're coming from. I mean, demographics, everything. So if you copy this and then put that into Twitter, then you are going to be able to track the number of clicks. So let's go ahead and paste that in there. Now before you post this tweet, you need to know what is going to drive the most traffic, targeted traffic, to this URL. And I really recommend that you use hashtags.org, which I'm about to take us over to right now. Okay guys, here we go. We're at hashtags.org, and this white search box over here is going to be the first place that you want to go, and we're going to want to type in keywords or hashtags that are related to whatever we are offering, whether it's our website, say it's a business website, you're going to want to search for different business terms that are drawing a lot of Twitter traffic. But for example, we're drawing traffic to a weight loss product. So let's try hashtag weight loss and see just how many people are searching this term. Okay, so over a 24-hour period, it completely maps out how many tweets included hashtag weight loss. And you can see that at over 1,000 were posted at 2 p.m., which shows that there's probably a lot of people searching for this term. Um, Another one you could try, for example, would be, let's say, hashtag health. And you can see that there are even more than hashtag weight loss. I mean, at 5 p.m. you have over 3,000 tweets with hashtag health in there. So that is obviously a very, very popular uh, Twitter keyword and is probably going to draw you a lot of traffic. Okay, guys, so let's head back to our tweet here and let's add these keywords that we have a pretty good idea are going to draw quite a bit of traffic to our URL. And let's go ahead and post it. Obviously, before you post it, you're going to want to type a little message, maybe like, for example, you haven't seen weight loss done right until you've seen this product, and like a little arrow or something pointing over. So let's go ahead and post it. Okay, now if we go down here and we click expand and then click details, it's going to give us exactly what we need right up here, this number. This is your tweet ID, and you're going to want to take this and go over to Add Me Fast and paste it right in this box. Basically, the only thing you need to do after that is just set your budget. I mean, I recommend at least 7 or 8. I'm just going to go with 8 for an example, to really get people to share and promote your tweet. Just ignore these 2 right here. They're not really important. So let's go ahead and click save. Okay, one last thing before we start exchanging and driving traffic. I really recommend that you go to the add site area and you go ahead and add the Twitter favorites option as well. And we just go ahead and put our ID in there and then switch out our budget and go ahead and save. This really helps your ranking algorithm. Favorites are just as valuable as retweets when it comes to getting to the front page, so I really recommend that you do those as well. Okay guys, so we are finally ready to start driving traffic, and believe it or not, we have already overcome the most difficult part of this entire process. So to start collecting points and driving traffic, for example, one that I really like to use is Twitter followers. This is extremely easy to do. I mean, you can literally rack up hundreds and thousands of points in just a few minutes by doing this. And I also like to use Twitter because for this example, I'm using a separate non-personal account. So you can see that you will get 9 points for following this user. So if we click follow, a window will pop up and we can go ahead and click follow. Now once we exit this window, you can see that we will be credited those 9 points. And you don't have to acquire, not every single time that you do this, will somebody else do it right back. I mean, sometimes it takes, a minute or so for somebody to retweet your thing, and you don't have to sit here all day and do this. I mean, you can literally rack up 1,000 points and then go out, to the beach or something and let the traffic flow in. So yeah, that's basically how you get your points, and that is the end of the targeted method. And we will check back on that URL in a few minutes to see how many clicks we've gotten. Okay guys, so approximately 20-25 minutes have passed. Haven't touched it at all, and as you can see, we have 29 clicks on that link. Which isn't bad at all, especially for 3:30 in the morning when a lot of people aren't on. And as you can see, 25 of these clicks were from the United States. Now, the other 4 didn't register for some reason. I don't know. They could be anywhere. But that is a large amount of U.S. traffic right there, and that is amazing. I mean, if this had been during the day, that might have been 100, 150 clicks, and that probably would have been a sale easily. As you can see, this method is definitely awesome, and I really recommend that you try this one. So we're going to go ahead and head to method number 2, which is the untargeted approach. Okay guys, method number 2 is the untargeted approach. And it should be noted that even though this method doesn't use much targeting, you can still drive massive and viral amounts of traffic that can result in a large amount of conversions. There's some stuff that I posted to Twitter that I never thought would have converted, and I woke up the next day to 4 or 5 sales. It happens. But it should also be noted that if you write an eye-catching tweet that makes it to the front page, you can easily crash your server from all the traffic you will receive. So, like I say, make sure that your hosting can handle this amount of traffic if you use this method. I mean, I have literally crashed my server in seconds, and if you crash your server, then no amount of traffic is going to help you, and it's all going to be wasted. Okay guys, so I made another shortened URL to test the untargeted approach and show you just how insane the amounts of traffic can be. So we're going to go ahead and head back over to AdMeFast and set up our approach. Okay, so before we can enter our retweet ID and set all of this up for the untargeted approach, we need to head back to Twitter. Really quick. So we're going to go to Twitter and we're going to see these over here. These are the trends. These are the most popular things on Twitter right now. So if you copy these trends and we put them in a tweet, and then in front we take our URL and put that in there, and then we put our message. Let's just say check this out. This is amazing. Whoops. Okay, that one's not going to work. We'll just take that one out. Okay, and then we'll post the tweet. And there it is. So we'll go and do the same thing that we did for the last one. We will take our retweet ID up here, and we will put that into AdMeFast, change our budget, and we are good to go. And we will literally have to just do the same thing and add a favorites option as well. Okay guys, 20 to 25 minutes have passed now, and as you can see, this is over double of what the targeted approach brought. However, this probably would have resulted in less conversions. If this had been during the day and at a reasonable hour, it probably would have been hundreds, if not 1,000 clicks, which is substantial. Yeah, as you can see, large majority of this is still United States traffic, and there's a couple one click in there from the Netherlands, and then a few that Google doesn't really like to track international countries, it seems. Yeah, as you can see, this is generating quite a bit of leads. Okay guys, so that pretty much wraps it up. But remember that the key to success with these methods is to test and research. I cannot stress this enough. And in fact, in my opinion, I think that internet and affiliate marketing in general is 90% testing and 10% actually making money. And don't just stick with Twitter. I mean, try Facebook, try Pinterest, try just anything that they have to offer, and try using multiple sites at once for a maximum effect. If you are using Twitter, be sure to check on related trending terms within your niche or your keywords. And if you're using method 2, then be sure to keep up on the latest trends. So now what are you supposed to do? Well, you now have the tools that have led me to online success over the years. What you do with them is up to you. Anyone can do this, and if you need to, watch this video multiple times. And most importantly, give yourself time. Everyone takes time to learn. And finally, Enjoy your new traffic. It's time that you found some relief from the daily grind of searching for traffic.